All right, update on Enphase Energy stock EMPH. Very popular retail stock here. And let's start off with the overall chart on the monthly chart here. Let's use the log chart. So, on the log chart, zoomed out here, I have this as completed wave 1 overall. So, overall, I have this as a 5-wave move. So, it's not exactly clear, but I think this is 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got a big 5th wave here. I think this is in a 2nd wave overall, and it could also be a B wave, and it's probably actually more likely that it's going to end up being a B wave. And the reason I say that is because if it's a 2nd wave on the monthly chart, going back to the 2017, the 50% retracement's at $14, which is the minimum for a 2nd wave. So I would say this is more than likely going to be a B wave, so it can go higher, because I don't think it's going to get down to $15. So that's the first thing to take care of. This is probably, we'll label it 1 or A, but it's probably an A wave. So 1 or A. Let's get rid of this. And then from the top, did it top out right here? I think this is a 5-wave move right here, where it tops out right here, and we started the corrective move here, which is probably going to end up being a B wave. And I have that labeled as wave 1, wave 2, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3. And then we get this choppy move right here. I consider that wave 4. So A down here to 230, and then we get this pretty big move down. We have 1, 2, 3, another big choppy move, and I think we're currently in a 5th wave. So overall, we're in a 5th wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, currently in a 5th wave. And within that 5th wave, I have it as being in the 5th wave of the 5th wave. And then you can break it down further. Where are we at in this 5th wave now? And again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. Actually, yeah, that's right. Then we get this pullback for a 2nd wave. And then currently, I have us in the ending of wave 3 was right here, in my opinion. And then this should have been a 4th wave. We can check that by, doesn't always work, but it comes outside the parallel line for a 4th wave. I don't know if it's finished yet. Let's zoom in here a little bit. So this looks like a 5-wave move. Let's double check though. So 3rd wave right here, 5th wave. So yeah, I think that this is probably either in a B wave here, or it's starting the 5th wave down. If it's in a B wave, then we're looking at it like maybe go up a little bit higher. Again, this 3rd wave was pretty long. So the retracement, we almost hit the 0.23 fib. It's possible it could go up here a little bit higher. If it does, then we're probably looking at somewhere between 141 and 146. There's also a gap fill at 146 that I see right here. I have labeled. So it's possible that we get a B wave here and go up to 146. However, that is only going to be the 4th wave. And we're going to get one more move down, in which I would probably be looking for something around Let's say we go to 146. I'd be looking for something around 128 using that. Or we can take the sum of all the first 3 waves and put it on the 4th wave. And that's going to show 120 to 115. So I think that there's a little bit more upside potentially. If it already completed the 4th wave, we're going to start our move down there. Probably not going to go below 110, I would say. But there is a gap at 107 as well. Either way, I think the 5th wave is coming up. And that 5th wave should be the end of wave A. So I believe this is wave A. And then from there, we should get a bounce. And there's a lot of gaps to take out on the upside. So let's say we go down here to 107 or 115, whatever. I don't know how far this is going to go down. You got gaps here at 146 if it's not filled on this bounce, 166, 178, 182, and 212. So those are all the gaps I see on the upside. The retracement, let's say we go down to 115. The 0.5 fib, or actually a little bit past the 0.5 fib, would take out all of these. 0.38 fib is right around here. I would probably favor that. So overall, I'm looking for something like this. And then there's a gap down here at 73 bucks. And I expect that to be hit. So something like this. And then that's probably going to be the overall B wave. And then you're looking at a C wave higher. So overall, it's going to look like probably something like that. It's not going to go to 3,000, but the log chart makes it look kind of weird. We can go back to the regular chart and get an idea. So if we go back to 75, then I'll be looking for probably like somewhere in the 400 to 500 range after that. So it's probably going to be a couple of years of this movement. I don't think this is going to go back to all-time highs, and people don't like to hear that, but you got to realize this went from 68 or even like lower than that maybe. I don't even know what the bottom was, maybe 27 cents to $338 in basically 5 years. So I don't even know what percentage that is. It's a ridiculous percentage, thousands of percents. And so this consolidation is probably going to take that long too. We're probably going to be consolidating for a while. This is taken from December of 22, and we're only in August of 23. This is probably going to take another month or two maybe to finish this move. And then this bounce could take a long time. This could take a year to bounce up here, and then take even longer to come down here. So there's not really telling how long it's going to take to get all the way up to new all-time highs, but I don't expect it anytime soon. And I know people don't like to hear that, but that is what I see on the chart. If you get a 5-wave move here, then it took 6 years. Usually the second wave is going to take at least half of that. So that's 3 years from December of 22. That's taking us all the way to basically 2026. So that's pretty much it. Just an overall picture of Enphase Energy, ENPH. Let me know what you think in the comments. The good news is that this move down should be about finished, and you should be looking at a nice bounce, probably to at least $180, potentially $220. That's it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more content. Catch you in the next video.